All right, on this video, we're going to work on finding slope that has undefined and a slope that has a zero slope. So let's go ahead and go through that. And we'll also cover some y-intercept as well. And then the next video that we'll have to go along with this will be finding the y-intercept using the table and using the formula. So let's get into this one. Let's say we have 2 comma 3 and we have 2 comma 5. Okay, so we have your x1, we have your y1, you have your x2, you have your y2. Okay, so remember, if I'm not a fan of using the formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, and it's not so graphically pleasing for you, remember you can always turn this into a table and we can see x, y like this, and this can be 2, 3, and then 2, 5. Okay, so what we're doing is trying to find the change in y and the change in x, just like normal. So m, once again, is equal to rise over run. And in this case, our change in x from 2 to 2 is 0. Our change in y is plus 2. Okay, so if I did rise over run, I would go 2 over 0. Or remember in my last video, the last step is to simplify. Well, 2 divided by 0, if you put that in your calculator, even try to show two groups of nothing, it's not possible. But we don't like to use the word not possible, so this would be equal to undefined. So anytime that you run into a rise over run where zero's on the bottom, this says that we don't go anywhere horizontal, it's a straight vertical line. So we can even write that this is a vertical line. Okay. It's also not a function if we're going to go that route too. So vertical line, we would go over to, like, if we were to graph this, and I'll show you what a quick graph would look like of this, just a quick sketch. If this is x and this is y, we would go over to 2, so this is 2, this is 1, and then we would draw a vertical line straight up and down. Okay, that's an undefined. If we're looking for a zero slope, we would do the same thing. Let's take, and this one I'll use the formula for. Let's say we have 2 comma 4, and we have 0 comma 4. Okay, so this is my second one. I'll draw a line here to separate the two. And remember, we have x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, so if I use the formula for this, this will be 4 minus 4 over, and I'll write the formula again just because it's good practice, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, and that's equal to 4 minus 4, so y2 minus y1 over 0 minus 2. Okay, so at the top, 4 minus 4 is 0, and on the bottom, 0 minus 2 is a negative 2. Okay, if I simplify this, 0 parts of any number is still 0. So this is a 0 slope. Okay, this is a horizontal line. From there, if I were to graph this, I would make my x and y coordinate plane, just a simple quick sketch once again. Here's my x, here's my y. I would go up to where 4 is, because this says all values of y are equal to 4. I would go up to 1, 2, 3, 4, put a dot there, because 0 comma 4, and 0 rise tells me that it's a horizontal line. Okay? Um, Once again, our 4 types of slope were positive, negative, 0, undefined. Here's a quick little tool to help you out with that if you need it. This is from the Slope Dude video, so if you watch it, you'll see you have positive, you have negative, you have 0, and you have undefined. So if you need a visual aid, this right here should help you identify the different types of slope. Okay? Um, so on to finding, let's say we need to find y-intercept. Um, let's go ahead and write there, and we'll flip the paper over so we have a new blank clean slate. Our y-intercept is known as b. Um, and the equation y equals mx plus b. It's the part where it starts, like if I'm graphing something, like say this one right here, if I were to draw a line through, my y-intercept would be right here. Okay, I'm going to draw an arrow towards that and put b. Okay, um, this is the point where the line crosses the y-axis. Okay, if we're using ordered pairs, such as, um, let's say 0, comma 2, and let's say 1, comma 3, B would be right here. Okay, let's put a B there. This is also the Y value when X equals 0. Okay, so our y-intercept is the point where the line crosses the y-axis. It is also the y value when x equals 0. Um, there are some times where it's given to us like this. There are some other times where it's not given to us. And so in the next video, I'm going to show you how to find out. That video will be specifically for how to find your y-intercept. And then we'll go into introducing some word problems as well. Also remind, please like, comment, subscribe, share for more content. Thanks.